Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what happens if IRS asks for a financial statement. Do you have to give it to them? And if you do, what do you need to know about that? Anyway, thank you for being here. I have about, I don't know, 7,800 viewers. Most of you have come to me because you've seen me on the national news many times. I've been on most of the national news, and I do appreciate you being here. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. You can see me in a coat and tie at 777irs.com. I love just being here at home shooting these YouTubes. Anyway, as a former IRS agent, I did go and I've asked many people when I was an agent for a financial statement, and they said no. I said, I'm not going to give you a financial statement. And I said, well, what can you do about it? And they kind of ignored me or closed the door or never responded to me. Well, I just want you to know that IRS has subpoena information. Summons information is a better word. They can issue a 2039 summons to you. That's the form they use and order you to appear before them. I just want you to know a lot of stuff you need to know. IRS can probably fill out your financial statement without you, but if IRS asks you to be in, requires you to be in, you have to get in. If not, they can take legal action. At some point in time, you will be arrested by the U.S. Marshals. But I just want you to know that financial statement, most of it they know because they can get they're going to know where you bank. They can get your banks. They can get your checks. They can get your bank statements. They can pull up your credit report. They can pull up any information they want on you. But they bring that in there because they want to really know more about you and what your exit strategy is and how you plan to pay. IRS doesn't want to do all the work and the research about the taxpayer or the case they have in front of them. So they're asking you to come in, cooperate with them so they don't have to do all the due diligence. But believe me, they can do the due diligence, and I have done that. If you make it tough on IRS, they're going to make it really, 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 really difficult for you. On the financial statement, IRS is really looking at two things that you need to be aware of. They're looking at your assets, what you could sell or what you have liquidity in, and they're looking at your income and they're looking at your expenses. They're looking at that ratio because they want to find out, can you make a chunk payment with the assets or the liquidation of something, and how much money do you have left over a month that you're not spending on what they call unnecessary stuff to give to them monthly. Just so you know, IRS has a national standard where they dictate how much you can spend in certain categories. So it's important for you, if you owe IRS debt, to understand what that national standard program is. I've done a bunch of videos on there, so you must be aware of that. If IRS asks for a financial statement, it's best to give them one. If not, they're going to be a you poke the bear, buddy, and it ain't going to be easy. When people poke me, I wasn't easy on them. Anyway, you can call me, give me a subscription. I appreciate that. We're available for representation. Thank you so much for listening. This is a short video, so I get the information you need to use.